Lineups brought to you by your local Lexus dealers. We got some bodies that are down, so some faces in the first five on both sides, a little different. Here's everyone who's missing tonight's contest on both sides of the docket, so some serious firepower.
Signed by the NBA to work this game, Eric Lewis, Jason Goldenberg, and Scott Wall. Always great to have you along for the ride, and off we go on another tempo.
But you've got to take good shots, attack the rim like you did last time, and then play very good defense on the perimeter. If you have a good shooting percentage, Eric, then you can...
Bamute starting for the injured Ryan Anderson. And he strokes your man out of UCLA, Bamute. He's actually starting for the injured Trevor Ariza. P.J. Tucker starting for Anderson. Nice drive ball.
Had the mismatch there with Whiteside guarding him on the perimeter. Took the J rather than go around him.
Dragic, the former Rocket, buries it through.
You got to stay down on those shot fakes, the head fakes. Try hard, and then you have a chance.
Derrick Jones Jr. drawing the assignment. Harden the step back. They switch. When we ran into Goran Dragic in Championship Alley tonight, that's the first thing he mentioned to us, that defensively, the Rockets switch almost every matchup. Harden buries it. Take it away. Here comes Justice. Hit ahead for Derrick Jones. Excellent breakup by Winslow, initiating from point forward. Nice pass for Whiteside. Against Capella. Drops in the hook.
He catches.
We're tied at 11. Chris Paul coming at Hassan. Shoots it over Richardson. And Harden already with 10 points. Richardson drives on Bamute. Misses the scoop. Taps it home. The familiar tone to start the game, at least recently, for the Heat. Aaron, three-point shooting. They're 1 for 5. And only 13 and James Harden 12. Rockets with a 5-point lead. Tyler Johnson back to Derrick Jones Jr. Makes the corner trip. And Harden ISOs with 7 on the shot clock.
Yeah, don't reach in when he swings it.
Oh my. Tony, this is what I'm going to say about them. With Paul and Harden holding the ball most of the time, they have maybe the lowest passing totals in the NBA this year, but they don't need to pass it as much as others.
Oh, at least one of them will be in the game at all times.
5 points for Dragic. 2-point lead for the Rockets. Quick 3 for Green. 7 triples. Houston's made 3. Here's 1 for Tucker. That's good. 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Dragic, step back jumper, falls in. Well, both teams with 3 trays. Gerald Green from downtown. At least 30 points. Only the Golden State Warriors have more with 92 quarters of 30 or better. Oh my. Nene with Houston, almost impossible to do that with a team that averages 114 points a game. Nene from Chris Paul and the foul.
Boy, Chris.
Rockets took 11 free throws in the first quarter. Miami just 2. Kaboom.
Chris Paul was guarding Jay Rich.
90th triple this season for Richardson. That's a career high every time he makes one. Capella missed it. Good D by.
Got a switch. You got CP3 is guarding James Johnson.
Richardson. Paul, perfect pass. Richardson at 6 Heat turnovers. Rockets already 7 points off of them. Green off the bounce from Paul against Bam. Keeps you off balance with his handle, doesn't he? Won a game, and then Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Bucks, number 2 in the league at 28 points a game. He'll be here Friday.
When he's close to the basket, they don't have a chance to go in when they hit the bottom of the front rim.
Here's Justice driving on Capella. Bam on the follow, plus multiple world championships. Won back-to-back titles in 1994 and 1995. Harden loves the crossover. He and Paul, expert handlers. Another drive-by. They're shooting a clean 55% with only 4 turnovers. Paul driving by Bam, lays it in. It is up to 17, a double team on Whiteside. Just 3 seconds on the shot clock. 3 under duress, good for
backcourt guys to get it done. They just have to do a little more. You know, last night they played. You expect it.
Rockets lead by 16. Winslow's 3. No. Johnson's tip right there. Turnover.
Another steal.
7th steal for them. Heat steal 1 back. It's the drag-in for James Johnson.
Go Eric in Milan. He's a legend in Italy.
Whiteside makes the catch with both hands. Perforates the defense for the dunk. Fans come at all ages. 10-point lead for Houston. Nene. Oh my, what a Brazil. Whiteside, quick move for the jump hook. That's good. James Harden leads the Rockets with 23. Dragic drives in, scores, and draws the foul. Rockets have only missed 16 shots in the first half. They're at 56%. Oh, pretty crossover. And finish. Dragic, good screen. Got it. Beach. 5 on the shot clock. Paul on the keeper for the score. Says anytime his son's not playing, he's going to be here to enjoy Heat basketball.
I spoke to him earlier.
Chris Paul, 16-foot. He measured it. Well, the Heat forwards tonight. Derek Jones 1 for 7. Winslow 1 for 5. Whiteside lead. 2 minutes into the second half. Paul. Capella scored. 7 points for Clint Capella. 8-point lead for Houston as Richardson drives for his favorite scoop. Richardson for 3. Kaboom! Chris Paul picking up the last foul, his first of the game. Richardson hits a 3.
Jay Rich having a great third quarter.
8-0 run for the Heat, their first lead since it was 7-6. Oh, and it didn't last long. That's 4 more than the Houston backcourt of Harden and Paul. Winslow from downtown. Kaboom! Hit by Baumuta. Goes left. Iron shoulder score for down at James Harden.
Whiteside didn't step in. He would have an easier shot. He just stood there.
Capella pick and roll for the easy scores. 1-point lead for Miami halfway through the third quarter. Harden over Dragic. Harden behind his back for Capella. Flew through the air. State twice in 3 tries this year. They won that season series. Oh, Capella blocked the shot by Whiteside. Dragic leans in, sets up Tyler Johnson. Back to Hassan. Blocked by Capella. Scores on the second. Chris Paul keeps the bounce alive with 6 on the 24.
Shoot a jump shot here.
And make it. 5 on the shot clock. Open man's Richardson steps back for 3. Kaboom! Jay Rich, we got a brand new game tied up at 80.
Good decision by JJ. He saw Nene coming over to double team.
Here comes Chris Paul into the paint. Dish to Nene. Blocked underneath. The Rockets leading 83-80 in an entertaining game. Baumute. Oh, Matson. It's his 5th rebound. Dragic for 3. Johnson on the tip-in. October 23rd matchup with the Nuggets. Only time all year they've had less than 10 threes. Oh, what a night.
No in between.
Green had 12 points in the first half. Dragic sends the ball moving. Richardson's 3. Covered. Comes baseline. Oh, he's so good. The West. But just 3 and 6 at home. Harden's 3. Yep. Chris Paul gets a screen from Nene. Pushes off on Tyler and scores. Here's Chris Paul of the Rockets. Ahead to Baumute. He did not get back well defensively.
Smart there because Chris Paul was lurking there. Remember, Paul took the ball from Whiteside in Houston. By Whiteside. He learned his mistake that he made in Houston.
He has 7 turnovers, many of them late. Paul with a high screen by Whiteside. Doesn't free Dragic. James Johnson. Oh, he fanned on the baseline bid, but Richard resume Friday night against the Bucks. Those two guys have only played 36 minutes together in 7 games. In their 5th game in a row.
You almost got to hope that Harden and Paul miss their shots. These guys are so incredible with their J's. Look at that one.
And Jabari Parker is also back for the Bucks. Missed the first 2 games against Miami. Dragic game for the Magic in Orlando against the Heat. Dragic pull-back jumper. Yes. With his 17th rebound.
Oh.
Game-saving steal for Harden, and he finds Chris Paul. 5 of their 109 points. Whiteside underneath. Series from Miami. Houston makes it 6 straight wins.